Vandy has a team that I think Kevin's doing a great job with, and obviously a team that has terrific shooting. They run great offense, and Jones in the middle is really going to be a great player. So I know they're certainly a very dangerous team every year, but I think they're playing their best basketball right now, and a very dangerous team again this year.
First question is from Larry Voss of the Danville Advocate Messenger.
Yeah, good morning, Mark. I was just wondering what you thought of the play of Alex Porthras Saturday at Kentucky, and what you feel like he adds to their team.
Oh, Alex is a versatile player. You know, he can do a lot of things. That he's good defensively. He can slash to the basket. He can rebound. He finishes at the rim. He's a capable shooter. So I think he's a very versatile player. And in a team with so much balance, you know, it's hard to get, you know, a ton of opportunities because there's so many other guys that need opportunities also. But I think he's a guy that gives them some just more versatility, and he plays very poised.
And how much does it help to have a guy that can come off the bench and give that to you?
Well, to have a really good player off the bench, I think is critical, and that's very valuable to a team when you can go to your bench and maintain a very high level of play. I think that's a lot of teams don't have that. You know, a lot of teams go to the bench and you're just trying to hold on until you get your starters back in there. But with him, I mean, you bring a guy in who's a sixth starter essentially, and that's really a valuable piece to have.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Matthew Harris of the Baton Rouge Advocate.
Morning, Coach. How are you?
I'm okay.
Sorry to continue the trend of Kentucky questions, but you saw them this weekend. I was curious, just over the course of scouting them last week, just where have you noticed they've evolved the most? I know that people talk about them, you know, with the talent and the youth they have to bring in, kind of the nurturing process that goes on there. But what did you notice? Where have they gotten better since conference play has started, and where do you think that showed up Saturday?
You know, I really don't think it's probably a fair evaluation because we didn't look at their early games because we knew that they would have changed such a great deal since early in the season. So we tried to focus with them our prep on their most recent contests. But I think with any team they're going to continue to become more and more efficient and balanced offensively as they get experience playing offense together. But I think that their defense is an area where they've just become more consistent, and with their length at the rim, they can be just terrific down there.
Understand. Thanks so much, Coach.
Up is Seth Emerson of the Macon Telegraph.
Hey, Mark. I was just going to see if you had any injury updates on Kenny and Jawan, and I guess Dante hit his head during the game too.
Yeah, we've got a longer list of injuries. You know, we've had an MRI and an X-ray done on J.J. Frazier's wrist. We've had the two guards that were out, and then I think Dante's injury of his head is just something that was a bump in the game, and we will be he'll be able to get through. The other two guys who missed the game have they're just kind of trying to treat them as much as we can. They were in our building a couple times yesterday getting treatment in the hopes that they can meet the thresholds required to be cleared to practice, and so we have not met with our trainer yet today. I know they had treatment early this morning, so they'll have another round here before we practice, and hopefully we'll be able to get them back on the floor. But I really don't have much at this time to add on those two.
What about JJ? You said he had an MRI?
Yeah, he had an MRI and an X-ray on the wrist, and he's okay.
Okay.
Questions from Chip Towers of the AJC.
Yeah, Coach, I was going to ask about the injuries too, but you guys got a pretty decent home winning streak going on here on the line against Vanderbilt. Just how do you feel about that? A couple of the players talked about how they feel like the crowd's been really good here lately, really helping out, and obviously you want to win all your home games. Well,
you certainly want to protect your home court, and our crowds have been terrific. I mean, we've had really good energy in the building, and we've had good student support, and so our crowds have been have been awesome, and that makes a difference. As we all know, that makes a difference in college basketball, and I think our focus has to be on just winning the game, and we can't worry about the fact that we've had some success at home. I think that success or that streak should just give us some confidence that we know we can play well in our own building. But the focus has to be on doing the right things to win the game.